Once again with another exciting video, and this is on the creating a multimedia presentation. So this is based off your budget review. See my previous video on how to do that. The budget video or the budget assignment was just before this one, so you'll want to go back and look at what you did, open it up on your device or print it out or something so that you can refer to it to do this. Also, I'm going to talk really quickly here probably, and I'm sorry about this. I'm trying to go quickly through this video because I don't want it to get too long, but I'm going to pretend like I'm a student making a presentation on my budget. Okay, so I'm reading the directions and I see that I need to make something like a PowerPoint. Well, I don't have a PowerPoint on my computer. I just have Google. So I'm going to make a Google slide. Here we go. And I'm going to call it, and I'm going to do this super quickly, obviously, budget, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, that's my first slide. Now I need to add more slides, so let's, oh shoot, I don't even know how to do this. Okay, here we go, new slide. I've never actually used this program before. Okay, oh wow, hey, let's design this up a little bit. Let's go over here. Okay, I usually use PowerPoint, but you might not have PowerPoint. There we go, look at that. Now that's snazzy. That's gonna be impressive. Obviously, you're gonna make this look better. So I know that from my instructions, I want to convey my main ideas here. What is my main idea? Well, I look at my budget. Let's call it my budget. Again, you want yours to be better than this. Okay, this is not going to be A+ work, but my biggest change was the discretionary income section. Okay, so that's my big finding that I made, was in the discretionary income section on my budget that I made, which is back here. Again, look at my video, but I changed my discretionary spending from 75 to 150 bucks. Okay. So I want to say something about that, how that was a big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna, after my introductory slide here, or actually I might even want to have a slide before this one, after my title slide. I might want to have one that kind of gives me, something like, oh gosh, okay, so let's, whoops, okay, new slide, sorry. Something like, what I found. This was super fun, blah, blah. Okay, so this is kind of would be my introduction. Like, I did this and, I decided how should I do it, blah, blah, blah. Just talk about that a little bit. And I'm actually going to move this slide up. So now that's my second slide. Now I'm going down here. Okay, so I also, in my slide, when I read the directions, I see that I need to have some images. So I'm going to do a little search here. Budget images, I don't know. We'll see here. Things that, oh, look at this. Oh, isn't this fantastic? Okay, awesome. Here's one. So I'll click on this. I'm going to right click. If my mouse, come on. And I'm going to let's see, copy image. Here we go. And so then, okay, this is really confusing because I'm using multiple browsers. Okay, so I copied the image. I'm going to go to my presentation and I'm going to paste it. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so I pasted it in there. I'm going to resize it, obviously. Okay, ooh, isn't that snazzy? Okay. So I'm going to do stuff like that. You want to have some images like that. And yeah, so I'm going to talk about discretionary income. Maybe I'm going to more findings. And I'm going to talk about more super cool stuff I learned. Okay. These would be this slide and this slide. These would be like your body paragraphs in an essay. Okay, this would be like your introduction. And actually, this idea, my biggest change was discretionary income. That probably should be up here. Oops. Okay, whatever, you know, some sort of a little introduction, and then say my biggest thing, my biggest takeaway was, in my case, in mine, was I changed my discretionary income. Oh, and still had enough saved. Okay. And so maybe I'm going to talk about some other things, like why I didn't change other budgets, why I didn't change my grocery budget, because I don't want to starve to death, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'm going to add in one more slide. Interesting stuff I learned. Okay, whoops. Try to type it correctly. And again, you know, try to put an image on each one of these slides. It'll just be better. So, you know, I'd copy one of these other things over here. Okay. So, then finally, after all that, I'm going to have my conclusion slide. So, I'm not feeling very creative right now because I'm stressing about making this video too long. So, conclusion. So to, whoops, reiterate, I only increased discretionary income, whoops, blah, blah. Okay, whoa, that's not how you spell discretionary. Okay, wrap it up, okay? And this is really, right here, 6 slides. This is great. You have your title slide. You have your, kind of your introduction. With sort of like your thesis, your main idea, the main takeaway, and a little bit of an introduction about working on this. You know, budgets are important if you don't want to go broke. And then anywhere from 1 to 3 slides. The more you can sort of delve into this, the better. Now, you don't need a lot either. I don't want an entire paragraph going through these, okay? Don't copy something off some website to try to make yourself sound smart. I just want it to be you. And, you know, just 1 or 2 little bullet points, 3 bullet points, something like that, but not a big paragraph. Nobody wants to read a big paragraph in something like this, okay? And then finally, conclusion, just wrap it up, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Check your instructions. There's a checklist at the end of the student guide. Make sure you have everything, including is it neat, easy to follow, visually appealing. That's where you can use these little things over here that design your own. You know, I don't like that. I'm going to change to this kind of a, whoops, it only did that in the first one. Okay, whoops. Okay, undo. All right. Anyway, so mess around, have some fun with it, and then maybe, you know, it's like, okay, I'm going to download this as a PDF so that Mr. Moan can open it. And so you'll do that, and then you'll upload it in the LMS, and I'll grade it and give you an A+ because I'm so proud of you and tell you how awesome you are. If you have questions, let me know, but hopefully this just gives you a little bit of an idea in case you're struggling, and because the instructions are admittedly quite vague. They weren't too specific. So this is what you need to do. You can do PowerPoint or some other program, but it should be something along these lines. And just make it your own thing. I don't want something fancy copied, please. Make it your own work. If you have questions, like I say, let me know. Thanks. Talk to you later.